Hi everyone, today I would like to show you how you can use APIxPDF. Start by creating a new document by going to the menu, New, and click Confirm. Once you have that, you can switch between your projects here. And you can switch between light and dark theme. We have component panel on the left and controls are on the right. You can drag and drop components like so. Now we have respective controls for the selected component. Controls are separated into two, appearance and data. In appearance, you can change the look of a component, and in data, you can choose what data to use, as you will see in other components. You can select components by left-clicking on it or by dragging like that, and deselect by pressing Escape or clicking on a safe area. You can resize it from all sides, rotate it, and while rotated, you can still use other tools. You can zoom with the buttons or by holding down Control and Space and dragging diagonally. You can pan the canvas by holding down Space and dragging. If the document is out of reach, you can refocus it by the Focus button. You can also do those positioning, resizing, and rotation from the control panel. While dragging the value in these numeric sliders, you can hold down Control for more precise adjustment. Or Shift for faster adjustment. You can delete it by pressing the Delete button on your keyboard. Now is the time for components. First off, we got rectangle component. In rectangle component, we can adjust the color and the border, like so. In border radius control, you can enable each corner individually. In data table component, you can add columns, delete the columns, resize the column width, resize the width of the whole table. To use the real data, you can head over to Data tab and choose the data. It will only show relevant data for the given component, and you can choose what data to use for each column. Select the columns and header cells. Slide the column Edit the content. You can do all the text editing. Text alignment. Padding. Text color. And set the number of rows you want. And you can still do all the table editing while being rotated. In table component, you can recite the whole table. Individual column or rows. Select the columns and rows. Add and remove column and row. March cells. You can unmarch them. You can select the table cells for editing its content. This component is work in progress, so at the moment you can edit the cell background, padding, alignment, and its text. You can reference your data by double curly bracket. You can also do all the table editing that I talk about while being rotated. If there is no image source given, it will show default image. You can add a link to the image. Or if you want to reference to your data source, you can make it dynamic by ticking this and choose the available image names. You can add any kind of vector graphics or icon in SVG component. Or you can reference to your vector data You can change colors, and for the data, you can just input text, or reference to the data. You can place each end whatever you like. Change the width, color, and style. You can orient vertically or horizontally. This component is really depend on the data, so we need to keep it first. And we can change the bar size. We can also change the chart type to bar, line, or area chart. We can change orientation, grid, and padding. This component is really similar to Cartesian Chart. We have to give the data and we can change the type to circle or polygon. You can change inner radius, outer radius, radius stroke, opacity, tick count. And last but not least, we have text component. Text component is a very powerful one. ကျွန်တော်တို့မြန်မာလိုလည်းရေးလို့ရတယ် We can do text formatting like bold, color, underline, italic, font size, and you can change font family. You can set subscript, superscript, headings,
and alignment. Here we have a demo text. You can rotate and resize just like other components.